as time flies by, you'll open up your eyes wide. You feel it's gonna go your way. Hey, hey, it's a brand new day. Hey, 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 it's a brand new day.
The first time I met this lovely young lady, Mercedes, was at our space. Do you remember me because of my little doggy who's sleeping here behind me?
Yeah.
Mercedes, it's nice to actually get a chance to talk to you.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure.
It's great to be here with this breeze at the Harbor Restaurant enjoying.
Have you been here before?
Yes, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's an amazing place to enjoy.
It is. See, those of us who know, one of the jewels on our Golden Mile is undoubtedly right here. The views, and on a hot day like today, the breeze is just glorious. Well, you're coming to talk about really fun things because polo is something that is becoming quite popular again, because it was back in the day, but it kind of dropped off for a while in Marbella and in Soto Grande.
Yeah.
But Mercedes, good news, you've got a competition coming up in the Ayala private polo club in Soto Grande. Tell us more.
Yes. Well, yes, the idea is we are organizing a couple of tournaments. One of them will start on August 30th and it goes until September 2nd. And the second one starts on the 6th and it goes until September 9th. And the idea is to let everybody know here that it would be great and we would love that you join us. Some days on the after polo there will be tapas, another day cocktail, another day Argentinian asado, so fun.
So it really is for a spectator sport. People should go to watch this?
Yes. That's
I don't
the
think
idea.
people think often about, let's go watch a polo match.
Well, you know what? It's an amazing outdoor experience. You can bring family, friends. Some people bring even their dogs and so forth. So, it's a great experience. And once you start, we want people to know a little bit more about polo, and once you start having an idea of how it works.
How did you get involved with this polo experience?
Well, my father used to play in Uruguay, and my brother, I used to be an equestrian myself, so it's dear to my heart.
And there we have it. This is where it's coming from.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, Mercedes, where you're from, where you grew up, and what brought you this way to Marbella?
Okay, I was born in Uruguay and grew up there, then moved to the US, to the suburbs of New York, was living in Greenwich, Connecticut for 17 years. And then I moved here a year and a half ago, and I happen to have Italian and Spaniard heritage, so here I am as an Italian.
What a beautiful mix.
So,
Uruguay, Italian, Spanish.
Global.
A truly cosmopolitan citizen.
Yeah.
Very emblematic of Marbella, Soto Grande.
And the thing is that Marbella has a lot of things in common with Punta del Este. That is where I used to be.
The Marbella of Uruguay.
Yeah.
So you're a very privileged little girl, because obviously to play polo, you have to really be in it, in the sense of it's a very different world. How many horses are there that you need each player? It's a lot of money involved in playing polo.
There is a need of horses, yes, but sometimes if you want to start learning and so forth, there could be someone that could be a sponsor or could help you, and so there you don't need to be rich.
There are opportunities, in everything.
Yeah. And that's where we want to start.
Oh, that's really nice. So there are opportunities. It's not a closed circuit. I think a lot of us think that it's one of those cliques that if you're in, you're in, and if you're not, you're not.
Well, the thing is, if you're talking about the upper class kind of thing, if you want to play 26 golds or more, you will need extra means or being extra good. But
there
if
again,
you want
I
to
suppose
start
there's
playing
opportunity
with friends and family and getting to
so the
enjoy.
opportunities of polo are to go and learn how to play polo.
Yeah.
So if you ride a horse and you enjoy that, because I know my kids in Madrid, they played horseball.
Yeah.
And that used to terrify me, see your child hanging off by their ankles on a galloping horse.
Yeah.
But the polo, in the sense, it's a fun sport if you like riding.
It's amazing.
And that's obviously, that was your attraction. You found the exhilaration of riding, but actually getting involved
I
in
didn't
the
get
game.
to play, I just used to warm up my father ponies between chuggers. That was me, but I used to jump.
So you understand the game, though, watching the family. So what would be the basic things we should know about a polo game?
Well, one of the things is every time, let's say, if you are going, attacking to one end of the field and and there's a goal, then you're attacking to the other side. There are 4 players per team. It will depend on the kind of tournament, how many checkers, that is every time that you will have will be played. And there are different kind of penalties depending on the severity of the foul that has been done. And depending on that, the umpires said how it should be done.
It's something, because you think, I know in England horse racing is very, very popular.
Yeah.
So really it's horse racing with a twist. Because
Yes.
you get the horses racing, but they're doing something at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's got, it is
and
exciting.
the adrenaline, if someone loves adrenaline, this is the...
And the whole atmosphere is
sport to
very nice.
consider.
These two tournaments are taking part in the Ayala
Yes, Ayala Polo Club.
Polo Club, and that's a very exclusive, it's a private club, so
It's a
they're
private
opening
club.
their doors specially for this tournament.
Exactly. And we will have patrons from UK, Germany, Russia, Denmark. So, it will be pretty global, and that's great also. So there are opportunities to fraternize with very interesting and successful people. And that's what we want to do. We want to give the opportunity to enjoy watching polo, having some fun with friends, and in a more enjoyable.
Yeah, it's nice because it's something different, as you say, and it's nice for us to have this opportunity.
Yeah.
How are you enjoying Are you settling in here? Do you think
I
you're
love
going to
it.
be staying for a while longer?
This is dear to my heart, and I've been living here for a year and a half, and that year and a half was traveling about 6 months, and within 2-3 weeks I already knew this was my place, because on my first trip after 2 days I feel like going home, thinking home as Marbella, and that was so great news, because you make these moves, you cross the pond on this side, and there are a lot of challenges coming from the suburbs of New York, the go, and all the speed and running, and here the quality of life, it's unparalleled.
I can
just
see
love
that
it.
in your face.
Yeah,
I mean, you're just beaming.
Yeah.
So what do you find the main differences?
Well, the pace.
The pace is one of them.
Because there...
It's a very international mix also back there, but it's different, isn't it?
Yeah, the thing
cozier
is,
here.
here you make time to have a coffee with a friend, or to go out and you exercise a lot, and everything is... For example, I'm at the office, let's say I'm a little bit stressed out, I go for a walk, 10 minutes, I'm walking on the beach, I come back and keep on working, and that's it. It's the level of stress here is way lower, and the time for yourself, it's
Have you
much
found it easy to meet like-minded people?
Yes. There some people from overseas have one perception of Marbella, and I'm getting to see that there are many Marbellas. You've been here forever. You can tell me, Nicole, what's your
There's
take
many
on this?
Marbellas.
Isn't that
There's
right?
many Marbellas.
Yes,
And it's funny because not necessarily all the best Marbellas get promoted, because people like scandal, and one little thing happens and everyone wants to talk about that. They don't see that underneath the glamour and the glitz is me Marbella, your Marbella, the one where we live all together, supporting each other as a community.
Yeah, and we focus on expands. So you are a good person, you open the doors to good people, and that expands, and we go from contribution. That to me is the way to go.
See, she already knows it. Hashtag better together. She's only been here a year and a half. But it is, I think it's that we have to just, those people who empathize and share similar theories and thoughts and ethos, just making it stronger. It's up to us to give Marbella a good image.
Yeah.
And adding Polo on the list is certainly something well worth it. It's very quick to get to such a grand day.
Yes, in half an hour you're there.
Exactly, as long as you take the highway, which really is very reasonable, but very quick, you are there in no time.
Yes. And it's going to be tons of fun, and don't miss the asado, it's amazing. And
So which day is the asado?
I will send you all the information and you can tell more.
Exactly. Do you have a website where we can come and look at the...
I will send you all the information.
Okay, so we'll put that on the screen. You'll be already watching this. You
Yeah.
pretend you're not listening to this part of the conversation. Behind the scenes. Well, Mercedes, it's lovely to meet you, actually meet you and not just wave across a crowded office space. Are you planning any holidays now to leave for the summer, or are you now with this tournament, you're right here?
Before the end of the year, most likely, yes, I will be traveling somewhere because I always have to be traveling. That's my life.
Do you go back to Uruguay to visit family, or they also...
Next year I will do Argentina, Uruguay and Brazil all together. In the meantime, just
I'm
right
coming
here.
with you.
That
sounds like quite a trip. Well, absolutely wonderful to make your acquaintance.
And thank you
we
for
will
having
see
me.
you at the Polo.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for having me.
Oh, my pleasure, Mercedes.
Hey, hey.
Free taxi 4 times a month and 25% discount on your car insurance if you're the Zero Hero.
We're here in the Puerto Deportivo de Marbella, and we're in front of the harbour, the wonderful restaurant at the harbour, which is also part of the Zero Hero program with Línea Directa. What is the Zero Hero program, you ask? Now, if you're the designated driver, as Línea Directa is promoting road safety here with so many nationalities and so many different driving cultures clashing with each other, they're trying to promote road safety, which is also very important. So Zero Hero gives free soft drinks, that's right, free soft drinks to all and any designated drivers out there who are with a group and they're driving and you're going out for a drink and you shouldn't be drinking, of course you shouldn't be drinking. So Línea Directa is promoting with these different restaurants across the coast to give you free soft drinks so you feel a bit better about yourself, as it might be. You know, you get the certain vibe with people who are designated drivers, but now you can feel happy about it. So sign up with Línea Directa and visit these wonderful restaurants that are part of the program, and you can get your free soft drinks.
Hey, hey.
Good afternoon and welcome again to our little spot for AAA. Today I would like to talk a little bit about our wonderful program called Virtual Adoption. Virtual Adoption is a program that we started for people who would love to have a dog or a cat but cannot have one because of their age, or because of they live in an apartment where they can't have dogs, or any other reason why they cannot have animals at their home. To virtually sponsor a dog or a cat means that you would go to our website and you look for a dog or a cat that appeals to you. There are many, and a lot of them have been adopted, as you can see. They're not adopted, but they're virtually sponsored. And what you do is you just choose one of them that appeals to you and go to our website. There is a form you can fill in and you let us know that you'd like to sponsor that dog. It's 15 euros a month, and with that money we can take care extra of those dogs. When you are in the area, of course, you're always welcome to visit your little dog or your little cat and play with it or walk at it on Saturday mornings. It's a wonderful way to still have a little bit of a personal animal for yourself, and yet you're helping all the other dogs, of course, at AAA as well. So virtual adoption is just a very nice way of sponsoring AAA and helping yourself in having a little animal that becomes a little bit special to you. So therefore, go to our website, go to the page that says Virtual Adoption, fill out the form, and we'll take care of the rest. Again, please virtual adopt one of our animals or sponsor one of our animals. They really need it, AAA really needs it, and you're doing yourself a favor as well. Remember, don't shop, adopt.
Thank you so much for joining us. Once again, it's been a pleasure to welcome our guests and you to Marbella Now. If you want to watch recordings of the program, please go to our website, MarbellaNowTV.com, where you'll find links to the TV, to me, Marbella Radio, and also to my column, Marbella Moments in the Euro Weekly News. Well, we'll see you again tomorrow. Hasta mañana.
It's a brand